Yeah, man. So Australian farmers hope to capitalise on the relaxed cannabis laws which are happening in Europe. Um, so basically, in short, Europe is one of the world's biggest medical cannabis markets, with its economic value projected to grow from 821 million to 3.3 billion.
The fuck? Hold on.
Wow.
Yeah,
In
can
two
we
years.
get shares in this?
Yeah, you just have to find the right companies in
This is not
Australia.
financial advice, but I would put
No.
money in that.
Yeah.
Do your own research. Hashtag crypto. Yeah, whatever. What are you saying, Billy? Sorry.
Yeah, so basically, Australian farmers are capitalising on the trend and signing multi-million-dollar export deals. So some in the industry are confident France will fully legalise its medical market by 2025 too. So, which is offering obviously further opportunities for the Aussie exporters. Like,
Damn. Can I just say the cheek of these fuckers? They haven't even properly legalized over in Australia and they want to come over to Europe. That's bad, isn't it? I mean, I'm speaking from the UK, where we have been the world's biggest exporter of medical cannabis for a long time. And then we legalize it for medical use, but then nobody else can have it. So, it's still our country's fucked too. But I'm also pointing out that Australia's a little bit dodgy there too, right?
You think so, huh?
just a little bit.
It's fucked, man.
Well, I mean, it's kind of crazy because they're making these huge deals here with the implication that France might fully legalize its medical market. So this is not even a done deal, and they're talking about $1 billion deal. How many $1 billion are they talking about here? My gosh.
Well,
Not
they say
shocking.
3.3 billion. They reckon the market's going to be worth in total by 2027.
What makes them think that they can't produce it locally? Well, let's find out in this article.
So basically, cannabis is a big business, and top secret indoor farms across Australia are scaling up to capitalise on surging demand. So global legal cannabis spending reached more than 56 billion in 2022.
Is that all? Fuck off. That's a lie. Just 56 billion global legal cannabis spending reach. No, I'm skeptical of that claim.
What a difference
legal,
5 years make, though.
man.
It's 2 years later, man. Come on now.
Yeah, in the past 2 years, there's been probably almost twice as much sold in that time because of the other.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The regulations have changed, so that's only up till 2022. But like I say, it's set to reach 153 billion by 2027.
But it'll go higher. It'll go higher.
It's going to double that. Yeah, sorry.
Again, man, we got to find ways to buy shares in this shit. Then, if it's projected to raise like that, this is not financial advice. I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. All right, everybody, I'm just making sure you all know that. Absolutely no fucking idea. So. I bought crypto at like the peak and shit, so I don't know anything about crypto and shares and shit like that. I'm still down after 5 years, So don't listen to anything I have to say about any of this shit. Sorry, Billy. I interrupted.
In the next 15 years, you'll make a profit, man. Don't worry about it. Hang in
Woo!
there.
Okay, so while most of the growth has been driven by the adult use consumers in the United States, meaning those who buy without a prescription, Australian companies have set their sights on the new wave of medical users like us Europeans. Well, when I say us Europeans, I'm more like me and Mackie. We ain't even Europeans no more, though, are we?
No, how dare you?
Yeah, sorry, that's racist now. Right, sorry. But across the globe, the plant's legality generally falls into 5 categories, like illegal decriminalized, medical use legalized, recreational use legalized, and recreational use commercialized. Okay, so most of Asia and Africa are under the stricter scale. Canada is about half and half the US with the commercial end, while Australia is mostly in Europe, is somewhat in the middle. So basically, the country accounted for 621 million of the total 621 million of sales in the European continent. Basically, that was Germany, its medical market. It's quite a lot in it. That's basically most of it.
Yeah, 200 million extra, because you said 621 twice, but once it was 621 million and the total of 821. Yeah, lots of money.
Yeah, medical cannabis patients numbers in Europe are predicted to surge by more than 230% over the next 4 years, according to more shit happening. And there could be a huge lead to the boost of the European market, which obviously, if more people are using it, then they think it's going to project to the 3.3 billion within the next couple of years. So, which is a big chunk of money, really. Even if it is just that, even though it possibly be more, that's a big chunk of money in it. 3.3 billion. That's just in the European market, with only like 4 countries really being counted in that.
Mm-hmm.
So, like that's imagine like if all the countries in Europe across decide to do it, then that's a big fucking. That's like you're talking like 10 then billion probably.
There's a lot of money, and they're not even counting like the secondary effect it's going to have on other economies, other parts of the economy as well. Like people getting the munchies, getting drinks and papers,
True.
these other random things that apply. And also tourism as well. If people legalize, they'll see a boost in tourism. It might be a small one because there's so many places that legalize now, but still,
the early ones will. But what about the later ones that it's like old hat now, no big deal. It's kind of like people, people get in on the countries or states that get in on gambling early. It's a big deal, but once everybody has it, so what?
Yeah, a lot of people are probably like might not go to Amsterdam. They might nip to Germany instead now, or while they're in Amsterdam or Holland, they think, I'll just nip down to Germany. It's only like a couple of hour train ride, and if you know what I mean. So, but they reckon the German market's going to be like a lot because it's got like a big population and the medical market's changed there. It goes on to say here, like they have facilities in New South Wales and Queensland, and they've been exporting to Germany since 2020. So they're already involved in the market, and now Germany have made new laws. They say a new 10-year supply deal with a company in Cologne would be worth more than 100 million.
Nice.
Damn.
Now, that's just one company with a 10 year. That's like 10 million a year contract. That doesn't even include sort of like the other extra profits. So when they do extra sales, that's just on minimum sales. Yeah, that's normally on. So you probably can double that and profit on top. So the contract will lift the company's total annual production from 2.5 tons to 4.5 tons. There you go. They just doubled their production already instantly.
Wow.
So they could probably double that again. If you know what I mean? So you're looking at most businesses going up like 400%. So and it's created 45 jobs across already straight away. Extra jobs, 45 extra jobs instantly. I suppose quite a few of them would be growers for the plant sites and a couple of security guards.
That's mad, isn't it? It's mad. How legal is cannabis in Australia? I wish Bullrock was here to explain this because he would know shit.
Is it?
Only medical. It's medically legal. They go to their own medical stuff.
Yeah.
They got the medical program, but no recreational. I think he said, wait a minute, was it ACT? There's some leniency in the ACT, I believe.
Yeah, and that's what these are. These are sort of saying these are part of the ANTG, and so it's all part of the same sort of groups and companies doing in-house contracts.
It's crazy though that it's not legal recreationally for their people.
Yeah, and they can just grow a shitload of it and sell it. Yeah,
and export it to places where it is.
We got Weed Viking in the chat right now, and maybe he'll drop us and let us know what's the status on legalization for recreational in Australia, because he's over there right now for sure.
Yeah, it's fucked, isn't it?
It is.
It should be legal for the people to do it, but if you're going to let the businesses do it, you got to let the fucking people do it. Come on, man. And we have the same issue here in the UK as well, where the companies are allowed to grow and sell cannabis. Yeah, you're not allowed to grow it for personal use.
Weed Viking says that unless you have a script, it's not legal in Australia. The ACT and SA provinces can grow, I think he says. I think
what's ACT?
It's Australia's Central Territory. It's basically the seat of government. They have different rules there. I remember Bubble Hawk complaining about the rules for thee, not for me attitude.
Sorry, the ACT broke their ranks in 2020, becoming the first state to legalize recreational use. So for the past 2 years,
right.
But all the others are just medical. But that's what this is. These are medical contracts as well. So it doesn't matter because they've got the license through the other companies, or
Again, these are the companies that paid the big bucks to the government to get permission to do something that we're not allowed to do.
which is the ANTG, which has facilities in New South Wales and Queensland, which is the medical exports. So these are the ones mostly making the money rather than the ACT. But I assume they will want to join in this market and get the contracts as well.
Well, I do know, seeing as France is sitting so close to Portugal and Spain, where a lot of cannabis is grown. What is Australia? How do they figure that they
It's a
can
good
beat the
point.
price? Well, like,
Because
it's right there next door.
Spain ain't a legal market, is it? It's got no recreational or
It's not a
medical market.
It's not illegal, or that's the gray area market.
But they're not allowed to export, are they? If you export, as soon as you then it's international drug trafficking, so you can't do it. It has to stay within your own board, within your own land. It can't move off the land it's grown on, basically.
Oh, that's right. That's
yeah.
EU rules or something like that, I guess. Huh?
It's like it's an old Spanish law that basically what happens on your land is down to you. The government can't interfere unless you kidnap someone or you're holding your family hostage or something like that. Apart from that, then they're not allowed to enter your property. Tell you what you can do. So literally, you can marry your own horse in Spain, as technically.
Only Billy would go there.
Only the good-looking ones.
Exactly, yeah.
Right.
But they do have really good horses in Spain, so.
Oh, jeez, it's getting worse.
Oh dear.
But yeah, basically, the medical market in Australia is looking to get all the contracts across Europe, and as soon as a company legalizes, they're like, "Yeah, we have some of that, and we'll export to you."
I'm sure Thailand will be right on top of that too, because that's what they've been trying to gear up for, the big old medical export market.
One thing I did see in the article was mentioned by the actual cannabis people, growers themselves, the medical people themselves, saying that they do need to sort out prices and quality so they can sort of come up to the recreational markets, if you know what I mean. So they need to up their quality.
Well, and we also know Canada's out there with a surplus that it would like to sell as well. Always Canada seems like has a surplus it wants to get rid of.
So yes, it seems like
so if everybody's exporting,
are coming.
Exactly.
Who's buying it? Like if
UK,
exporting,
UK, Marge, UK, Margaret. It's all UK just buying.
Aren't they exporting their own too?
Yeah, but that's shit stuff.
See,
so all these places are exporting their shit. So who?
Well, no one's getting the good stuff. Only the home growers get the good stuff. That's why
very true. Very true. That's right. You got to grow your own.
Basically, the UK stuff is mostly exported in as oils and sprays, as Epidiolex and Sativex sent to the USA. That's where the market. That's why we send that's why we're large exporters, because we export all of it to the USA pretty much.
Right,
or 8% of it or something. It might
corrupt as fuck.
All that devil cannabis to give us problems in the US. My
I mean, but there's no studies to say about it works as medicine. But we sell a shitload of it for medicine. No.
Right.
People buy it all the time. We don't know if it works, but yeah.
It works allegedly for medicine. Allegedly.
Yeah. Good story. I like it. If you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you for the full show on Sundays on youtube.com/high on homegrown. Thanks for watching.